wasn't mad, I was like, what the fuck, I don't know the formula, mixing it up. Spell TNT, you not giving.
People are opportunists. They look for a chance for you to fall, but they stay close to you as if they're your friend or your empowered. But as soon as the opportunity comes, and they may help the opportunity by putting somebody, by planting somebody in your situation, and as soon as the time comes where you're down and out, that's when everybody stick their fork in your neck and in your back. But then one day, if you're strong and you overcome your adversity, then it's going to be their turn. But let's see how well they handle it. I don't think that the people that can handle it well as I handle it, they're not as tough as they think they are. Everyone thinks they're a tough guy, they're a big shot, but they're not, deep down inside. If you strip them down for what they truly are, they're cowards. Because they manipulate and they misuse people. And only cowards do that because they're insecure themselves and their own manhood. I talk to the smallest, wimpiest guy in the world the same way I talk to the biggest, baddest motherfucker.
I think I'm starting to learn the difference between like a real friend and like a close hater. Like, listen, y'all. Like, you actually be surprised how many people do not like you. And they'll be in your face, they'll smile in your face, they'll support you and everything, but they dead have some type of inner hatred towards you. And I've been realizing that with a lot of my friends lately. Like, there's people that will literally be by your side just to watch you follow your steps, really manipulate and use what you're giving them out of the kindness of your heart, manipulate it and turn it into something so evil. And at this point, I don't think I need any friends anymore.
It's interesting because on everything you do to them, they care about. But anything about somebody else, they don't care. Is that a safe assessment?
I like that.
Yeah, anything with them, it's like, why you do that? You're bullying me.
Somewhere in the Bible or in these spiritual scriptures where it says that the government needs to sign off on you getting married.
Exactly.
Find that for me. Yeah. And then I'll comply. Are you married under God or are you married under the government? Do you want a third person in your relationship? And do you want them to tell you how to split your money if you end up splitting in the relationship? Or do you want to make that decision on your own? The contract between you, or is the contract between you and the government? The government wants to get involved in every part of your life. So the more you can keep them out of your life, the better. You don't need a government contract in order to stay loyal to somebody. So take that into consideration.
I found out the hard way, there's a big double standard when it comes to women finding out they got cheated on versus men finding out they got cheated on. Because when a woman finds out she got cheated on, what does the whole world tell her? Oh, girl, fuck him. He don't deserve you. Key his car. Firebomb his office. Kidnap his kids. Kill his mom. You know? I'm exaggerating, but that is actually the correct response, at least in spirit, right? I'm telling you, as a dude, I did not get that response most of the time. Most of the time, when I told people I caught my wife having an affair, they go, oh, well, what happened? I just fucking told you what happened. You know, the problem with what happened has an undertone of what did you do, right? Yeah. What did you do? That's the double standard part, because not only do men not get sympathy for getting cheated on, you get judged as a man for getting cheated on, right? How many times you heard, oh, his wife cheated on him, he must have not been meeting her needs. Bro, I didn't know she needed to be a whore. Fuck. I wasn't in her vows, I didn't know.
Isn't it crazy how like 10 years ago everybody was afraid of trans fats and now everybody's celebrating fat trans?
Kyle Norman from the group Jagged Edge. You might know him as Quick, but from Jagged Edge. Lived in Atlanta. I was a young kid. I was like 17 years old. I hung out for the first time and run around Atlanta with J.E. So I meet this girl who I thought was the most beautiful girl ever. I couldn't believe it. She gave me a number. I'm like, oh my God, I'm talking to her all day. The next day she comes over. She's down. I'm staying at Kyle's house. And she comes over, we come downstairs in the basement. We just talking, I'm just kind of getting to know her. Cal comes downstairs, he said, what are you doing? And I said, oh, I'm just talking to Shorty. He said, you don't get to know her. And he pulls his pants down and she starts topping him off. Then he starts, doing his thing with the girl right in front of me. And he's looking at me, he says, this is not the type of girl you get to know. And I remember just being like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, she was just the sweetest chick on the planet and got it popping right in front of me. Most beautiful girl that, like, at the time that I had ever seen and got it popping.
When you give something to a bitch, they don't do nothing but take. That's why you don't give them nothing but the dick. Because they can't take that away. You'll see.
if you'd let me finish what in the fuck I'm trying to say. Shut your mouth and you find out.
You know, I never really considered that until your book. Until I heard the title of your book and I read the synopsis of it. I never really considered it. I never considered that thinking about your problems all the time and talking about your problems all the time literally make the problems grow.
That's right. I mean, it's the number one symptom of depression is what they call rumination, this pathological obsessing over your pain.
Yeah.
You a accept that. That's what y'all need to accept. Y'all out here laying on silk pillows, watching podcasts, talking about you a man. If you got silk pillows, I can never respect you as a man. Talk to him. I see guys out here laying in bed watching podcasts with a fireplace in the background. How you got a fireplace next to your bed and call yourself a man? It don't work like that. That's like I seen a dude one day, he had $1 bills. Wow. I ain't had $1 bills since I was 16 years old because I'm a man. I became a man at 16 years old. My nuts dropped. Hold on, let him cook. You understand what I'm saying to you? I'm trying to get y'all to man up. But here the thing I realized. Y'all don't want to act like men because y'all want to be women, drinking water and You preaching, bro. That's what I realized. If you drink water as a man, I can never respect you. Exactly. That's the most feminine thing I've ever seen in my life. Nah, that's real. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to get these men out here to wake up, man. And if you watching this video right now and you call yourself a man, you part of the problem. How you got 60 seconds to waste watching a video about me? Get off the phone and go do something with your life.
Black people and watermelons have in common? What? The greatest natural predator is black people. I'ma sue y'all ass.
Hey, bottom accents, say this phrase out loud. Earn, and earn. Hold on, earn. Aaron, earn, and iron, earn. Damn, what the fuck? We really talk like that? Yeah. Let me see it. Earn. Let me see it. Earn, the iron. What? Earn, the iron. No, Aaron earned an iron earn. Earn, iron. No, dummy. Earn, and iron. Yo, what's earn? Dummy, it's not that, dummy. It's Aaron. It's earned and iron, dummy. Aaron earned and iron earn. Earned and iron earn.
You guys remember Shirley Temple? Yeah. Do you know what she was actually really known for as a young actress? Like why everybody was enamored with her performances? Do you know kind of like the history of her acting? She was able to cry on command, which is very difficult for a young child to do. And they would literally go, can you cry? And she would go over to a corner with her mother and meditate and empty her mind, and then she could immediately cry. Wow. So, this is something that is, I think, borderline, whether you call it method acting or whatever. They're opening themselves up to the spirit world.
Only cups. 8 big booty bitches. Little bitch helps us out.
Sports and all.
Hoes out here hopping, but really be cops.